Hey guys, I'm Christian Lee. Thank you for stumbling upon and watching this vlog. Maybe you found it at my main website, plaiddadblog.com. I don't think I've talked about it at dadsews.com, but hey, maybe you found me through that Facebook page, and maybe you heard me talk about it on the What Are We Watching podcast that I host with my 9-year-old son, Carlin, at whatarewewatching.com. I don't know how you found me, but I appreciate it. Now, I had a great video planned for you guys today where I was up on top of this parking garage in my city and I did a whole 360 view and I was telling you about my town as I'm getting ready to leave to go out of the country and just some thoughts and feelings I had about that. Oh, you can't hear me? Well, you couldn't hear anything but noise in the video I recorded for you guys. That's because I still hadn't received the replacement for my dead on arrival Rode Videomic Pro. I do have one now, and I'm using it. And as you can tell, it sounds great, and I'm loving the quality I'm getting out of the Rode. But I used just my camera microphone for that 360 rooftop, very windy day shot, and it just didn't work unless you just wanted to hear this. So I'm just gonna do a very quick video about the equipment I use. Now, I wasn't really into watching vlogs or vlogging until my buddy Justin Connors at youtube.com/lifein140 really turned me on to it. Now, some of the equipment I use is used by very popular YouTube vloggers. Justin is a fanboy for the most famous vlogger on YouTube, Casey Neistat, and he turned me on to those videos. I had never watched one before, and now I feel like I know way too much about Casey and way too much about Justin's love for Casey. But he uses some very similar equipment. He uses the Rode Videomic Pro with a dead cat on it. And what's a dead cat? It's that fuzzy thing on the microphone where they're always holding it up for movies. You know, you see it in behind the scenes footage. He also uses the GorillaPod with an X head that I'm using. But he also has a better camera than me. He has a Canon 70D and I use a Canon 4 Ti. And let me tell you, you can do no wrong getting a Canon 4 Ti. It's a great camera for making all types of YouTube videos. It's great for taking still photography shots, and it's an all-around workhorse. Now, I am currently using a brand new lens I just got on Amazon, and I'll link all this stuff below. It's a 24mm lens. It allows me to have this wide shot, so when I'm holding the camera, you can see my whole face, this beautiful mug of mine, and see a little bit of the background. It allows for a nice wide shot when I'm taking pictures. Now, normally for my videos, I use a 40mm lens, and I also use what's called a Nifty 50, which is the lens I recommend for everybody that's new into cameras. It's a 50mm lens, and it gives you that awesome bokeh, which is the depth of field where you get really in focus on a person's face, but everything's kind of fuzzy and beautiful in the background. I really dig that lens, and I'll link it below, the Nifty 50. I'll have pictures of these running hopefully while I'm talking, and if you want to see where I do the deed, this is my video cutting studio. Look, it's nothing more than a desk with a TV that I attach to my laptop. Here's where I record Dad Sews videos, the videos where I'm learning how to sew on camera and failing miserably. This is a fun area that we have. You can see the DS right there and my sew fail repeat sign. Here is a green screen where we do ads for clients. You know those Rob Lowe DirecTV ads? Hey, I'm good, Rob. Hey, I'm bad, Rob. We do a lot of those videos for people. You can see some of the examples at plaiddadblog.com. And here is the awesome area where I record the podcast, whatarewewatching.com, with my 9-year-old son. Man, he's soon to be 10 years old. And he has now, once he turns 10 years old, he will have lived with me half of his life. We adopted him at 5. How cool is that? My daughter's already lived more than half her life with me, and my son's getting ready to go on half of his life with me. This is a big year for me. It's our 21st anniversary, which is the reason we're taking our cruise, and my oldest son is going to have lived half of his life with the parents that chose him. I don't know if we chose him or the higher power chose us for him, but man, I'm just so happy to have my son and my daughter, and I'm really happy to do a podcast with them. We're releasing a new episode tonight at whatarewewatching.com. If you love kid shows or love to hate kid shows, you definitely should check out that podcast. All right, that's enough of the ad. I just wanted to tell you what camera equipment I used and explain to you why the vlog I had planned on giving you, well, it didn't really work. But now I have all of my equipment. I finally have this awesome microphone that I can use when I go to the Keys in the Bahamas, and I am gonna finish packing and get down there and record some awesome stuff. Maybe tomorrow, even if it's windy, I'll re-record that video I had planned for today. Thank you for watching this vlog. Sorry I didn't have much of a story to go with today's vlog, but I filled you in on some great equipment. Look, this is not anything you can't find somewhere else on the internet, but I have researched the heck out of these things, and I know how to work within a budget. And if you buy the things that I have, you can make great, awesome YouTube videos that you can really be proud of. Thanks for watching the vlog, and please click subscribe because we're gonna have a whole month of vlogs for the Veda Challenge. Vlog every day in April, and I plan on doing all 30. Whether they stink or not, they're not gonna stink, people. Come on, it's awesome. Click subscribe.